Last, we have Lena Taylor.
Good evening. I'm coming for 3 reasons. The first is I come because I want to support Director Carr. And the reason I come to support Director Carr is not just because when she ran, I supported her, but I'm doing it because I also see the work that she does with our young people, the work that she does in our community. And with all due respect, I appreciate what Director Jackson said. Often you don't see this kind of turnout in your meetings. And what you should wonder is why. And so one of the things that I want to remind you of is that each of you are independently elected. And whether you agree or disagree with one of your colleagues, or whether you like or don't like the tactics or the ways of one of your colleagues, it is really important to remember that one was elected, but 2, the work that they do. And in the end, I am coming too because I work in a job where I see the results of our education system every day. I see individuals who have not graduated. I see individuals who do not know how to present themselves, not just in a court system, but in our community as a whole. And I mean no harm to anyone, because if we don't speak truth, the first step is you got to admit you got a problem. So when we look at our literacy place, our math places, our graduation places, when we look at the generational problems with this, that's why I see them where I see them. So I'm coming to say, what can be done to figure out how to more effectively work together? Instead of literally, I cannot believe that this is the amount of time and energy that is being put on trying to dissolve work that is positive. And then the last thing I'll say is this. You know, I'm not involved in partisan politics anymore because of my job. But when it comes to the plight of our young people, in the work that I have done in the past, I saw that in 2006, we were failing our children. I stood right here to say that we needed to do something different, and it was not received. And I see I'm over time, but please let me finish. I saw that we had not done what we needed to in math, in reading, in graduation rates, and suspensions. So I came to say we should do something different. I was not embraced. I then saw us continue to fail our students, and the number of schools that were failing our kids, I saw it rise in numbers. So I literally tried to do something and give. I was not received. Then my colleagues on the other side of the aisle that I was on tried to do something, and I literally stood with them because we needed to do something different. And we had more schools that failed. And then our then state superintendent changed the standard so that the 55 schools wasn't failing. Listen, we can't spend our way away from this. We have to admit that there is a fundamental crack in what is happening. And as a result, if you fail at your end, they come to my end. And everyone is not thinking about why they come to my end. They just thinking about what to do to make it where they ain't there no more. You know, they not continue to have havoc in our community. So I'll end with, if the bureaucracy is so difficult that we can't put our children on a path to work, we can't put them on a path to literacy, we're not figuring out how to include parents for that, something is broken. And one of the only, and no disrespect, but directors that I've seen that's tried to be extremely creative and think out the box has been Director Carr. I would ask you to please not be dismissive of it, but figure out how to be inclusive of it. Because nothing will change if nothing changes. They call it insanity. If we keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result, we're only failing our children more and more and more. God bless you.